Hello everybody, it's VVX Game Lord, and this video and at least 2 or 3 others that I'm going to release. Also, please ignore my dog barking. They bark at the wind in their own shadow. And any sound I make or anyone else makes. Anyways, this video is to pretty much build up a character of myself. I showed you on one of my videos, a two-parter, what my VTuber self is going to be. This is my VTuber character self. I made this version of me with an AI art generator. I pretty much based it off of the me that I felt on the inside when I was younger, and tried to recreate that version of me that I could sort of know what they looked like by feeling what that version of me looked like. So this is pretty much how I viewed myself spiritually, and well, this is going to be myself as a VTuber. And what I'm doing is now building up like a character of them. To put it simply, I'm showing what my character's capable of. I had in the past made like a stat card of myself like this. I made a I'm gonna have to make an individual video for this because you can't really see it, but a 3-page sort of stat card system that can be used by pretty much anybody to create a really well-detailed character design and just detail their, well, characters and everything. And I'm going to be going over, well, stats like that for my own character, using characters of myself that I've created in video games, because I usually try to recreate myself like that, you know, that same spiritually felt version of myself anyways. So, yeah. As you can tell, this is Fallout New Vegas, and this is where we start. Now, quick note, I'm going to be giving my version of myself perks across multiple characters. Now, just know that this is fine, because this character isn't going to, like, this VTuber version of me, like, this is for future bits of lore that I want to start in the future. So, yeah. We won't be going over the characters like, say, weapons or any of that. And we'll get to the special stats once I actually get to the character that actually made the stats equivalent to that of what I made for myself. But you can assume that his skills and perks are a combination of all of them. And for the general, or at least when it comes to the view thing, because this will also get a good view of how he is in lore kind of scenarios. So, first off, we'll start off with skills. This version of my character has 57 on barter, 73 on energy weapons, 67 on explosives, 66 on guns, 58 on lockpick, 30 on medicine, 60 on melee weapons, 70 on repair, and 76 on science, 24 on sneak, 100 on speech, 100 plus actually, and survival is at 15 and unarmed at 11. I'm actually pretty good at unarmed combat, so it's kind of ironic that it's always so low on my characters. Anyways, as for his perks, first off, Adamantium Skeleton. Also, if I cover the same perk from across 2 characters, then just ignore it. Just remember that it's that perk. And I'm only going to mention the perks that carry over to the character or VTuber version of myself here for lore standards, because I plan on creating like little cutscene videos in my future videos when I get both the means to do the classic VTuber thing with this model myself shown, but also with little animated scenes of him actually being alongside the main character on adventures and stuff. Like, stuff like that, so I'm pretty much establishing lore and stuff for my character. So, the first little perk for him is Adamantium Skeleton, Animal Control rank 2, Bloody Mess, Bug Stomper rank 2, Cowboy, Day Tripper, Demolitions Expert, Educated, Enhanced Sensors, and yes, even without Eddie, the character version of me will have that. Mainly due to my sensor ability, something I had when I was younger, I actually could see a person's soul with it. And in immense detail, like I've actually drawn, I'm actually Like, if you take a biology book, I'm pretty much making something like that for the soul. So, just know that I'm actually a lot more detailed and stuff like this than you would think. But anyways, enhanced sensors, so that, and there's a lot more my sensor ability could do when I had access to it, so yeah. And the reason why I say why I had access to it, because when I was younger, I had access to it, and then something I sensed didn't like me being able to sense it, and now it's blocked. I still have it, it's just blocked. Anyways, next is Fast Shot, definitely me, and, you know, the character version of me. For lore standards. Ferocious Loyalty, yeah, that as well. Finesse, Good-Natured, Grim Reaper Sprint, Lord Death, Power Armor Training, Purifier, Rapid Reload, Robotics Expert, Scribe Assistant, Scribe Counter, Spotter, Stonewall, Swift Learner Rank 3, and not the Whiskey Rose. That one won't be carried over to my main character. And before we get to my other two characters and show their perks, just know the general thing for my character. First off, we're liked by the Boomers, liked by the Brotherhood of Steel, vilified by Caesar's Legion, liked by the Followers of the Apocalypse, liked by in Freeside, idolized in Good Springs. I'm liked by the Great Khans, idolized by the NCR, liked in Novak, vilified by the Powder Gangers, even though I've helped like several of them. Specifically, some in one bunker, convincing them to join the Great Khans, if you know that quest. Also, I saved the ones that were being taken prisoner by the Legion as slaves, so I saved those guys from becoming that. And the one guy who was in a wheelchair and called us the Grim Reaper of the Power Gangers, which I laughed at. We gave him Med-X and gave us the quest. So we were nice to those ones. And also, outside that town that the Power Gangers, or not Power Gangers, the Legion burnt down, that one guy that won that lottery, we just let him go. So, yeah, we've been nice to some Powder Gangers. But for the most part, yeah, we're vilified by them. Hell, I destroyed all of them inside that one prison place that they took over. Anyways, we're also liked on the Strip and idolized by the White Glove Society. Yeah, we revealed Mortimer's crimes, and needless to say, his people aren't happy with him. We revealed his crimes to everybody. Okay, so, quick note. That's the only time I'm going to go over the general thing, because this is pretty much the best, and we're pretty much liked by everyone, except for the Powder Gangers and the Legion. And that's consistent across all my characters. So now, let me load. Let's see. This one. Okay, this is my most recent-ish one of myself. Please ignore the dogs barking in the background. That would be the dogs in the yard. Not the one that was in the house that you heard barking earlier. Okay, so let's see. Now we're on to this. This character, I actually have the special stats of, like, he would match my stats. So first off, his strength is 10. Perception 8, Endurance 5, Charisma 6, Intelligence 6, Agility 3. Unfortunately, I used to be more agile. Oh well. Luck 6, which is also ironic since I'm not that lucky. But in most cases I am, which is weird. It's like a coin flip almost. Anyways, here are his skills. Barter 67. Oh, if you're wondering, it's some of these stats across this version of my character and the previous one. Like, some of those stats will be combined onto, you know, the... hold on a second. This version of me in lore. And as the character version of me overall. So, I'll tell you from this point on which ones are, like, combined. So first, barter... Well, yeah, those are combined. Energy weapons, yes. Explosives and guns, yes. Lockpicking, definitely. Medicine, yeah. And melee weapons mixed, yes. Repair, science, sneak, speech, and survival are all combined as well. Survival is significantly higher on this one, as well as unarmed. Unarmed's at 30 on this one. Now, from this point on, not all of them are going to be combined on the skills, so just no. Let's see. Now for the perks. Some of them may be the same. Let's see. Adamant Skeleton, Animal Control, Blameless, Bug Stomper. I think that's the same. Okay, here's some of the interesting ones. Charisma Implant. That, yes. Though the in-lore version of me, the character I'm establishing of myself as a VTuber, this version of me actually has no implants, technically. Or at least not machinery kind of implants, sort of magical-based ones. But he would have the charisma implant, or at least effect levels of it. Day Trooper, Educated, Endurance implant, the same there. But the reasoning behind that one isn't actually an implant, but anyways, Enhanced Endurance is what it'd be for the character of me. Enhanced Sensors, Fast Shot, Ferocious Loyalty, Finesse, Free Radical, Good Natured, Grim Reaper Sprint, Intense Training, yes on that one as well. Lord Death, Luck Implant, definitely on that one, especially since I need it. Misfortune, no, unfortunately. Phoenix Monocyte Breeder, that one, yes. Perception Implant, yes. Power Armor Training, yeah. Purifier, yeah. Scribe Assistance, Scribe Counter. Solar Power, that one, yeah, as well. No on the Spotter. Spray and Pray, yes. Stealth Girl, no. Strong Back Perk, yes. Subdermal Armor, yes. Again, same reasoning as before. And again, though the character I'm establishing of myself doesn't have any actual implants, he does have a sort of mystical kind of enhancements. The character I'm establishing of myself is more of a spiritual race, though he is also biological. And his body is equal parts spiritual and physical. I'll explain that later. But to put it simply, in lore, he'd pretty much be this version of me that you do not see right now, then use his spirit to completely tear apart the physical body and remake into the version of myself that I could feel on the inside, which I would rather be that form as well anyways. And pretty much, like, sort of burned in and bound massive amounts of my soul's energies into every cell and bit of matter of my body, and then reconstructed it into that form shown right... Hold on a second. Here. And again, I'd rather be in this form than my real-life one. And I'm just establishing stats and perks for their lore. Anyway, Swift Learner, rank 3, yes. No on the Whiskey Rose one. And the general's basically the same. Idolized, liked. Vilified, liked, idolized. Soft-Hearted Devil. That one was due to a small mistake when it came to the Great Khans. I should have left Boone outside of the cave, okay? I'm just gonna leave it there as the explanation. NCR, idolized, vilified by Power Gangers, idolized on the Strip, and idolized by the White Glove Society. So pretty much, that's that. I pretty much prefer the Great Khans also, like me as well. The Soft-Hearted Devil thing was mostly due to an accident. Boone killed the one guy, and I didn't want him to, and that made them dislike us a little. Then I made them like us a bit more, but, it became that because of that little scenario. I should have left Boone and the others outside the damn cave. So, don't count the Soft-Hearted Devil thing, okay? Also, you can see I made this character look a bit more like my other one. I generally always give them the same hair color. So, yeah, you can pretty much see that I... Hold on a second. You can see I pretty much did my best to make them look the same. Plus, I have a bunch of shades as well, so I would probably wear shades occasionally as well. In fact, I planned on making my own customized version of shades. They have a bunch of little unique modes, like, let's see, like a sort of night vision mode, and in case of being like, you know, the shy guy, a blackout vision mode, which I'll explain that in the future if you ask. So don't worry. Okay, next is... Please ignore VXAMLR 2. That was from past attempts to try to do recordings of this series and upload videos when I was recording it on my camera, but couldn't upload them. And not because of any reasons you probably had pop into your mind. It's actually because it wouldn't let me upload anything over 10 minutes at that time. Luckily, with the phone recording and uploading it straight from the phone, I can upload things more than 10 minutes. Though I'm still going to not take forever with it. Pretty much, I would have started my own YouTube series and recording all these videos long ago, like when I was 10, but this whole problem with not being able to upload anything longer than 10 minutes was a huge problem that I struggled with. When I found out that the phone could allow me to upload videos longer than 10 minutes, I decided to do it this way. Anyways, here's my other character. His hair isn't as bright as the other ones, unfortunately. I kind of made a mistake there when making this one. Okay, so here's his special stats. These are actually what they would be for my actual self. Strength 8. Also, yes, we are combining the special stats of the previous one and this one. So, Strength 8, Perception 7, Endurance 8, Charisma 8, Intelligence 7, Agility 7, and Luck 2. Now, on skills, quick note, not all of these are going to be combined. Barter stays the same as the previous two fusions. Energy weapons, this one of 58 is added to with explosives, yes, as well. Guns, not so much, about half of this, which is 47. Also, the explosives one was 51. Lockpicking, 90. Yeah, that one carried over as well. Medicine, 82, yes. Melee weapons, 36, yes, that's carried over. Repair of 72, yes, that's carried over, as well as the science of 66. Sneak of 22, yes. Speech of 100, yes. Survival of 44, yes. Unarmed of 35, yes, as well. So pretty much the ones I said yes to are combined with the first, second, and then this character's skill stats. Okay. And then perks. Let's see. Agility implant. Yes, that's carried over to my character. Let's see. I'm just gonna reference ones that I think are new. Camel of the Mojave. I think that one, yes. Charisma implant. That one, yes. Comprehension perk. That one, yes. Good-natured. Already mentioned that one several times. The Here and Now perk. So that one, yes. Intelligence implant, that one, yes. Intense training. Living anatomy, that one, yes. Luck implant, Phoenix monocyte breeder. Perception implant, that one, yes, as well. As well as these previous ones as well that I mentioned. Strength implant, that one, yes. Strong back, subdermal armor, swift learner, tough guy, that one, yes. And that's about all there. And pretty much on here, it's pretty much the same on how the factions view me. Idolized by a lot. Idolized by the Boomers. Vilified by Caesar's Legion. Quick note, we are still liked by the Brotherhood of Steel. They just don't show up on here because we actually did the quest thing that allowed us to become a member of their group. Previously, we were liked by them. Now we're a member of their group as well. Anyways, liked by the Followers of the Apocalypse, liked by Freeside, and good, idolized by Good Springs, liked by the Great Khans, idolized by the NCR, idolized in Novak, merciful thug towards the Powder Gangers. I have not annihilated all of their group, so transfer instead of vilified by them, viewed as a merciful thug instead. Idolized and idolized by White Glove Society. Now, quick note, my character of myself is origin-wise not supposed to be like from that world. He's pretty much supposed to be the real life me, but as the transformed body into this version of myself, as said, and pretty much going around like say the multiverse, going on adventures and stuff, and being like say being a guardian and a hero and all that. So pretty much that's overall the lore. And the reason why I was showing the general is pretty much, even though he's not from that world, if he was to go there, this is how people would eventually view him. So pretty much idolized by these guys, viewed as a merciful thug by these guys, idolized by these guys, liked by these guys, idolized by them, and liked by them, vilified by Caesar's Legion, idolized by the Boomers, and either idolized or liked by the Brotherhood of Steel as well. Also, I think we're liked by Bright's Brotherhood as well, because we helped them with their little mission to get to whatever land they wished to reach with those rockets. So we did that whole quest. And you can tell, since I have 2 primary allies, well, 3 technically, yes, I did use that one exploit on this character and my previous characters. The one that gives me all the companions. And just another little perk that isn't really in the game, but I'm just going to show you, and this is common across all my characters as well, I tend to like carrying an entire armory's worth of weapons on myself at all times for these characters. I'm not kidding. I've done this with every character I have. Even with the miscellaneous stuff, there's a lot. And I also carry a bunch of different types of ammos. So, just lore-wise, add 1 extra perk of pretty much almost always having an entire armory, but give them... My character will have like a sort of pocket dimension, like a magic pocket dimension where he can store stuff from and just open up whenever he wants. So the storing stuff will be more easy, and he'll use like hidden pockets that are hidden through magic on the inside of his coat, so pretty much can also hold stuff there. Even weapons on the back of a belt, that would be like the holster, like where this gun right there on my character is held, but instead it'd be on the back. Like,